Hi, my name is Khan and welcome to the new chapter. In this chapter, we are going to learn about what is impulse and correction and how we can identify them. Impulse and correction are very important and very easy to understand that how we can identify them. This is a very simple process. When big players are buying in any specific trend like market momentum is a bullish and bearish, doesn't matter. Okay. So if market momentum is a bullish and everyone is a buying, like big players is a buying, which create an impulsive move. When retailers are buying and selling in a specific point, that's called a corrective phase. Okay. So let me explain you on time, then you can understand what I'm trying to explain here. For example, if market momentum is a bullish and then what happened here? Market create a small pullback and then what are you looking here? We are looking here for continuation to the upside because market momentum is a bullish. Okay, so if market momentum is a bullish and after that what are you looking here? This is our impulsive move is here, right? So if market create impulsive move, then what are you looking here? We are looking here after any specific point, market takes some rest and people are trying to sell here, okay? And then some people are trying to buy here and some people are selling, buying and selling, and then market create a specific zone here. And that's called you can say is a corrective wave, okay? And some people call it a flag, okay? And some people call it a ranging consolidation. There are different name, okay? So this is our corrective phase here, okay? And this is our impulsive move and this is a corrective phase here, okay? And then what are you looking here? We are looking here for the buy because market momentum is a bullish and we are looking a continuation to the upside, and then this zone is a broken and this zone is a broken, then we are looking for the continuation to the upside and this move is our continuation. It means market momentum is a bullish and we are looking for the buy after creating a particular zone like this is a flag pattern, and sometimes market create a larger flag, okay, and sometimes market create very small. So this is a depend and how we can deal them. So I will explain in putting all together video. In this chapter, you are need to understand that what is impulse and correction and how we can identify them. Again, market create a corrective phase and then create a continuation. Again, what are you looking here? We are looking here again a correction, something like this, and again continuation to the upside. So this move continue happen in a bullish market and same thing applicable in a bearish market, and market push downside like this and fail to create any continuation pattern and market push downside and create impulsive wave, right? And then you need to wait for to create a correction like this and then break, and if this is our continuation and this is our correction phase, impulse, right? And this is our correction and this is our impulsive phase, right? So you need to understand what is impulse and correction. Impulse means when big players are buying, that's called impulsive. This is a very simple way to understand, okay? And when a small player like you, me, and other retailers, those buying and selling any specific one, they create a correction, okay? So simply you need to understand what is impulse and correction. Let me explain on chart, then you can understand what I'm trying to explain here. Look at this one, what happening here? This is our bearish structure here, and then market again continue going higher high. So if you wanna start from top of the structure and bottom of the structure, you can start anywhere. Simply you need to identify impulsive and corrective phase. So impulsive move is here. Look at this one, price continue going higher high. So this is our impulsive phase, like market continue going higher high, and then what happened? Any specific point, market takes some rest and creating buying and selling and buying and selling and create flag and some consolidation range here. Okay, so this is our consolidation range here. Okay, so we are looking here that market can continue go higher and maybe market take a pullback and market can create another move a downside for the reversal, but you need to identify impulsive and corrective phase. So this is our impulsive because market is still trying to go higher and everything looks bullish here. And this is our corrective phase here because buying and selling in a specific point. Again, what are you looking here? We are looking here for the buy and expecting again continuation. So this is our continuation, or you can say impulsive phase. Okay. Again, what happened here? Market create a correction, right? So this correction is our retailers buying selling zone here. Okay. Everyone looking here for buy and sell in a specific point, and then market create a range. And again, we are expecting that market can continue to go higher. So this is our again impulsive move to the higher, right? So if market continue going higher high, create impulsive phase. So we are expecting that market continue going higher high and market momentum as a bullish. And at this any specific point, market take a reversal. So if market take a reversal, you don't need to take a reversal. You need to simply identify impulse and correction. Market push downside in an impulsive wave, right? Not a corrective wave. very strong momentum to the downside and weak player are selling here. So if weak player are selling here, then again what are you looking here? We are looking here for the sell, and you need to identify a corrective phase. So this is our corrective phase because we are buying selling in this zone. So this zone is our corrective phase. Again we are expecting a continuation, a downside, same thing happening here. This become our larger structure here. This is our larger structure form here, impulse and correction, and then we are looking at again impulse, right? Same thing applicable here in a bullish market. Again market take a reversal to the upside, you don't need to do anything, you have to wait for it. Like impulse and market create a correction here. Again we are expecting that market take a again impulse, but market not create a new impulsive strong momentum, but market take a again pullback and create a very large range here, right? So this is our correction phase here, and this is our impulsive phase here, right? Impulse and correction, and again we are looking here for the continuation. So this move is our continuation, and we are expecting that market continue going high, again correction, again impulse, again go high. So I hope you understand what I am trying to explain here and what is difference between impulse and correction. Impulse and correction are very simple. You need to identify simply if market momentum strongly going high in a straightforward way, then that's called impulsive. And if market pushing downside in a single direction move, okay, without any pullback, okay, so that's called our impulsive move, okay. And the correction and corrective phase is our buying and selling in any specific point and create a larger structure, that's called a corrective phase, okay. So this is very simple. You need to understand if market momentum is a bullish and create any corrective phase, that's called a correction, and strong buying and strong selling momentum, that's called impulsive phase. Impulse, again correction, larger, and again impulse. So this is a very simple. I hope you understand what is impulse and correction, and for more details you can also read ebook when you can understand that what is the difference between impulse and correction and how we can identify them. You will get so many different example, and also you need to backtest and practice on your chart. You can backtest a previous data, and also you can identify on your chart, which will help you to understand impulse and correction. Once everything is clear, part 1 and part 2, then you need to proceed on the next chapter. I hope you understand and you will learn a lot of new things. So in this chapter, enough for the day, and I will see you on the next chapter. Happy trading.